What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Tuner Solutions. My name's Oren. I'm usually behind the camera. This is Justin, as always.
Sir.
And we're starting this video off underneath my personal 1992 Lexus SC400 drift car. We're in the middle of doing a CD009 swap. We had a little bit of problems with a couple parts that were shipped to us, and we're waiting for parts because we're up in Canada, as you guys know, and parts take forever to get here. So we found some time to actually work on my car because season's coming soon and we need to get this thing back on the road. As you can see, there's no transmission in it. And today, hopefully, we're going to drive it for the first time in a few months. Alright, this is my CD009. As you can see, it's been prepared with a Auto Sports engineering swap kit. A lot of nice billet aluminum parts, braided stainless steel AN lines, and I'm pretty much using their whole catalog. We got the Auto Sports engineering short shifter here, and we cleaned it up. I got this at the beginning of winter out of a parts car. Oh, hi.
Hey, how you going?
And Miata's up there. He's gonna pass me some parts that we forgot are in the car. Oh, yeah. Hi. Thank you, sir.
Don't lose them bolts. I think that's all we need. Yeah. This is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, maybe time to get down.
All right, let's get this going. Oh yeah, come on. Woo. Okay. All right. Let's go sideways over here.
While Justin's over there cleaning up some parts, getting ready, I thought I might go through the car and see what we've done to it so far. I've had this car a couple of years now, and I've been drifting it a couple of years, so everything that breaks, you know, you got to upgrade. Can't leave anything stock. So starting with the rear, or I guess with the exhaust, since we're here, I got HKS silent high power to a true dual. This exhaust has seen lots of drift days. It's pretty beat up, and I think I'm gonna have to make a new one at some point because it's leaking everywhere.
Clapped.
It's pretty clapped, yeah. We have FDF rear lower control arms. I'm on modified teen coilovers. Tien, I don't know how to pronounce it. Welded diff. It's the factory diff out of the car, just welded. I got Figs Engineering subframe bushings and collars, battle version rear toe arms, and CD009 swap under progress. And new for this season, I got Bell Raceworks lower control arms. They're extended 25 millimeters, so I can get a bit more camber in the front. See if I can get a shot. A little bit of camber. And there's an Agile Performance New Zealand kind of angle knuckle adapter thing. Oh, and obviously those lovely blue long tube headers that are in the way of everything.
Oh yeah, easiest install.
Every time we do anything on the car. Yeah. They're handmade.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it
like that. We get a shot of the. You have to build a custom steering shaft.
Yes.
Realistically, so.
I don't know if you can see the. No, not really.
Right here.
Can you see it?
So right here, basically.
Hold on. Can't see.
You focus on that.
Where is it? Oh yeah.
So the stock steering shaft is a fat hollow tube, and it hits. And at first, Oren had kind of grinded down that shaft, not realizing it was hollow, and at the track it failed. So if you can't recognize what's in there now, it is a crowbar.
Oh yeah.
And that was...
Let's get another shot of that.
So that was a track fix, that wasn't a at the shop fix, and then it seemed to work fine, so we kind of just took it off, cleaned it up, and reinforced the welds, and that is the current steering shaft.
Yeah, it's been in there a year or so,
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
It's a little hilarious. It is straight up a crowbar.
Yeah.
But it does the job.
Passes tech. That's what's important.
Yeah, it passes the track tech.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's one of those things.
Drift car, man.
Drift car.
It is what it is.
The best shop fridge ever. Oh, that sunk into the ice. Pretty good. There's ice stuck on it. It's not going to help with clearance.
No, we need every millimeter.
All right, without letting it get too warm. Oh man, this is still tight. I don't know about this.
And if you look over here,
You should explain what we're doing.
Rare sight to be seen. Oren working on his own car. Don't want to spook him. Project Mew shoe install right here live.
How not to install Project Mew shoes with the wrong tools. Okay, relax with the ankles, man.
This is the shot.
Is it?
It's the shot. Let's go look for some tools to help this man.
No.
The shop's a bit of a mess. Let's go. Ah, that was quick.
what were you gonna do them both at the same time?
No, like, only take one side off at once, so you can check the. Oh,
There you
thanks,
go,
buddy.
You're welcome.
Have a wire brush, bud?
Yeah, catch.
Maybe
What?
throw it.
Fine.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, let's try that again. YouTube magic, where we don't have to include that.
Exactly. We do it perfect every time. Now look at Oren.
Now back at me.
No, you gotta
We'll get the
you
good
gotta look at
angle.
Oren and be like, yo, can you pass me a brush?
Hey yo,
Ah.
pass me a brush, bro.
Yeah, catch.
Yeah.
Now, get this done.
Hey bud,
Hey,
what you got going on?
how you going?
Did you put that on the right way?
Shoot. Of course I did. What? What do you think this is?
Amateur hour?
Yeah, come on. Tuso performance, bud.
Yeah. Tuso performance.
Where we do it right and we have fun.
Only right.
Filmer.
Sorry.
Okay, filmer.
All right, Filmer.
Pay
Filmer
attention.
is happening.
Now that we've taken this all apart and you forget where all the springs go and what the hell this thing does, you take apart the other side and
Reference it.
Reference it. So
Or-
it's a tech tip for you.
Or I could just do it.
Or you get yourself a Miata, and when you're tired of working on your own car, which doesn't take long with me because I hate doing this, you hand it to him
Yes.
and you say, "Good luck."
Yeah, thanks. I love this. This is my favorite job to do on a car.
Yeah, especially when it's all apart and you didn't take it apart.
It's
Yeah.
finishing everybody's laziness.
Yeah. Goodbye.
So this isn't next.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay, friend, seeing you.
All right, so this is the Project Mew parking brake shoe kit. It uses a different compound. Quiet on set.
Excuse me.
Huh?
We're
on
filming
set.
here.
Sorry.
Anyways. So this
Take two.
Take two. This is the Project Mew parking shoe kit. They're the drift compound, so it should lock up when they're cold, and they shouldn't brake fade like a normal parking brake shoe would. We have this side on. We got to throw the other side in and get back to doing the transmission because we're just waiting for the pilot bearings to freeze. All right, so parking brake shoes are in, calipers back on, rotors on. As you can see, we're just gonna adjust this so that when I pull the handbrake, it's nice and tight at the bottom. So the way you adjust these properly is you can see how you can turn it by hand, and there's a little bit of play. You find the adjuster, which is in here at the bottom hole, and you adjust it up so that it stops. Find the adjuster, and you'll feel it kind of stop right there. See how you can't turn it anymore? And then you back off one click. It drags a little bit, but that's perfect. That's what we want. It's gonna be nice and tight right at the bottom.
Okay, now we got the pilot bearing in, which is not fun because it's a little bit oversized, so it took 3 attempts, slight bit of filing and freezing it, and we finally got it on. Now we can stick our flywheel on and get this thing back together fairly quickly now, I hope. So, we'll just throw one in it to keep it up there, and then we're gonna Loctite these because you don't want loose flywheel bolts.
All right, while he's putting those in, we're gonna cut to some video that we took earlier of us cutting the trans and fitting the adapter plate to it, and some of that stuff.
Is it going?
So, there's the CD009 on its way up. A little tight for clearance.
Oh yeah. That is all the
That's
way
it?
up.
No, there's no way.
I just pumped it like
We
6
should take the strap off now. She's on our way up. And our super clapped tranny jack is about at its limits.
Alright, so we weren't filming, but the transmission is now in the car.
Yeah.
Very nice and
Clicked
smooth.
in the first try somehow.
Actually first try, not like YouTube first try, like
Yeah.
actually went in first try. So it's a good sign.
Good sign. So far, everything's working a little bit better this time around.
Where's the cross member?
It is on top of the LS tote. The plastic tote in front of my toolbox.
Oh,
Status update. Where are we at now, Oren?
Well, I think the tranny's in. Tranny's in, drive shaft's in. I'm just buttoning up the exhaust right now. We gotta bring it down and bleed the clutch still.
I think we need to attach the master cylinder in those lines.
Well, yeah, the master cylinder's out of the car right now.
Yep.
So we gotta put the master cylinder in, hook it up to the pedal, bleed the clutch.
And I think install a shifter.
Yeah, put the shifter in.
But so far, so good. We're pretty much there. Transmission went in relatively nicely. Got the exhaust up, tranny mount, and think we'd do a burnout today.
I think we could do a burnout today.
Think we'd do a burnout today. That'd be nice.
Why not?
Couple what?
Couple slides.
Couple slides.
Go sideways.
Eh. Might be able to get a little sideways. Get a little.
Take her to the good old
Ah, the classic testing facilities. Yes.
Exhaust is on.
Can I drift?
No. Okay, now we're gonna bleed the clutch. We have a remote bleeder line here, so that's gonna make this part easy. So we just crack the nipple and get it right inside the reservoir. And Oren, you're okay to start pumping slowly. And then we got a whole pile of bubbles. Can you see that? Hold on. I'm gonna top up the fluid. This bleeder line barely reaches. Okay. Yeah. Alright guys, I think that's about it for the SC400 drift car. We've got the bumper back on finally. The entire manual / CD009 swap is completed. Car's looking pretty good. We also put in this Sparco Evo 3 with the absolute lowest mount bracket as possible because this giant man over here, look at that. Look at this big man. He needs it. So, do you fit?
Bro, it's fit.
Can you see? Does that look nice? So, I think we're gonna take her for a little spin.
Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more.